Hello and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos. I'm actually properly at the table at the same level as the players.
Yeah, it's really
now.
worrying. If you see me looking like off screen for you guys, if you're watching the vodcast, it's because Darby's right there. Like, hello, hi. It's a bit scary.
Yeah. Basically, I worked out. Thanks to our Halloween special from last year, basically, how to get the DM screen not be visible in the player shot.
And a little peek behind the curtain there. That Halloween special was recorded last week for us. So
yeah, as usual, we're in the future. Or the past,
I have 90% edited at this point.
Yeah, future. Yes. And actually, pro tip, another great way of stopping people from looking at your DM screen without careful crafting is to just put a lot of gross pictures behind it that no one wants to look at, and that will punish people for peeking.
Yeah.
Unless it's me, because I'm a goblin.
In which case it rewards.
But another way is to get a giant D6 and just clock them with it, which is why the D6 is on our side of the table and not Darby's, because I like keeping my skull intact.
Yeah.
Big brain energy right there.
Let's see it.
All right, so I should check what week it actually is. But any general announcements?
I'd like to announce that even though it's been like this for a while for you guys, I'm now officially 24. So nobody liked me when I was 23, and now everybody is legally obliged to like me and send money to my PayPal. So just tweet me and I can send you the link.
Yeah.
Or subscribing to our Patreon will do.
Yes, that, because we probably have that now.
Maybe.
Yeah, either way, the money gets to me somehow, maybe, probably not. Our Patreon money probably goes towards this podcast. We don't earn anything off it. But we love you and we love our podcast. So the best way to do it is to donate to both.
It's true.
Me and our Patreon?
Yes.
Patreon. Happy past birthday to Eddie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Happy birthday for a good 6-ish months ago.
Yeah.
That's me spitballing there. I have no idea when this is going to be released.
This is coming out. I had to adjust stuff to account for the fact that I didn't actually edit out the Halloween specials recording date from my projections. It is, because this bit only goes on the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
It is end of February, start of March.
Cool.
Yeah, so 6 months. I'm big brain. Me smart.
If you don't have any money or you don't want to invest, just share this podcast.
Oh, yes, please.
Share it to your mum, share it to your dad, your cat, your dog.
It'll
friends
make
if you have them.
a great half birthday for me.
Yeah.
It'll make a great late birthday present. Just share it to everyone.
The more views and subscribers we get, the closer we can get to just being great.
Tell your kids. Feed it to your dog.
Feed
it to your dog. Print out the transcript of our podcast. Do up a transcript of our podcast. Tweet it to me because I will be delighted and will read it. And also print it out and feed it to your dog. Peter, don't come for me. If people do this of their own volition, they're the stupid ones, not me. I don't mean it. This is a joke. This is a gag. This is a bit. Do not sue me. Just give me money. Thank you. Anyway, that's my announcement done. Please step into my announcement time.
I have nothing. What about you, Laura?
Yeah, not much. No Birdie's Elixir announcements for today. He's kind of got to reconvene with his boss, I guess, to discuss where it's going to be going in the future with that, because it's really boring brewing potions on your own. But we love you. Thank you. Shout out to my friend Quickly as well, because she's probably still drawing up for it. If you're not, that's cool too.
Shout out to Quintley always.
Yeah,
we
and
love
anyone
you,
else
Quintley.
who's doing fan content, I love you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Open market space in the Elixir market.
No. I'm just taking a little breather. That's all. Don't you dare.
However,
Kit Kat.
if at this point, which it could be a thing, probably not, but could be a thing, if we are selling merch of some form of stickers or something of Birdie's Elixir, you can get your own Birdie's Elixir.
Yeah, you should
Send
do
us
that.
money.
Yeah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Absolutely.
We love that shit.
I'd love to believe Darby would edit that into something, but
It's going to be
Yeah.
purple flavored.
yeah,
We don't.
that's it.
We're recording from the past. You are the future.
Also, I've mentioned it in previous episodes, but Spamalot is coming up
Yeah, go support Darby.
like really, really soon at this point. We literally, from our timeline, we started rehearsals yesterday. And
but you're in the right
yeah.
timeline to go
it's
right
like
now.
it's still
Look it up.
still enough time that if you're not from the place of the venue, you can still make travel arrangements.
Do it and come see some good folks
Yeah.
And
perform Spamalot.
Darby, where can people find the information about Spamalot? Because I'm sure there's a few Spamalots floating around there.
So the best places to look would be the Livid Productions Facebook page or the Aubrey Entertainment Centre website.
Yeah, so go check those out.
I will hopefully remember to put links to both in the description.
And if at any time, this is just a full blanket announcement, I guess. If at any time we say we're going to post something or link something and we haven't, please let us know and we will fix that as soon as we can. I think the majority of things we have been able to pick up on so far in our timeline, but if at any time we've forgotten about something that we've said that we will do, let us know, and we'll either say, hey, we didn't do this for this reason, or hey, you can find it here, or yeah, we'll do that. Thank you.
There was a time that 2 episodes straight up went up onto YouTube without audio, and I didn't notice until Hannah. Shout out to Hannah, because I know she tends to watch the video versions, as far as I'm aware. Still, until she pointed it out to me.
Yeah, so it's really helpful to us. We're literally just doing it ourselves, like literally everything ourselves, and it's mainly just Darby and us, like just rocking up and being sick as. But yeah, it takes a little bit of the pressure off us if you guys do pick those things up. We eventually will also. And hi Hannah.
Like I imagine that me at the point in time that these episodes are actually going out is a bit more on the ball with editing. But I've from our point in time, I've been flying by the seat of my pants and just basically catching up and then falling behind and catching up and falling behind.
This is pretty much the first time we've done this, folks, and it's, any help we get, we love and appreciate, and you get to watch us grow and do awesome, fun things for you, hopefully. So,
and as you probably knows, like we are constantly striving to improve our setup.
Our production, literally everything, and we're always trying to bring you guys fun and exciting things so you don't get bored, and it's so we don't get bored either, because we love doing this. And
anyway, enough of this what's the line? Enough of this gay banter. let's get to the actual show. and welcome back to another episode of Wyverns and Weirdos, the D&D podcast set in the world of Fierlor. So, where we last left off, the party returned to Dorum after splitting the loot from the dragon.
So much gold. It was great.
We also harvested nearly the entire dragon.
Yeah, graphically harvested a lot of a dragon.
That was most of
quite
last
some time.
episode, really?
Yeah.
Vola tells, like, as you get into the city, Vola will say to you guys, basically, we'll go collect the bounty and give you guys your share. If you
There's a bounty on top of it.
Sorry, could you repeat that? But not too loudly. I don't think I'll be able to take it. We're getting a bounty on top of that?
Oh, no, it is kind of token compared to the actual hoard.
But it's money though, yeah.
Oh, oui.
Oh, okay. I gotta sit down.
What tavern should we meet you at?
The usual.
Okay. I can't remember what that one is, so we'll just go to the usual afterwards.
Silk Sling.
Can you also please at some time make a tavern called The Usual?
Yeah. Yes. Meet the lads at the usual.
I love the idea of it being like this skeevy place that doesn't bother with their actual quality and just relies on the fact that people say the usual.
They appreciate puns, so they're obviously really good. If we have to chat with the Thieves Guild or something, we've got to go there and meet with the
might be.
Yeah.
So
You know exactly where we're going.
yeah. So, well, you might want to. I guess if you were going to commission something, you'd do it after seeing what was in store with Braxton, wouldn't you?
I'll put it this way: all votes going directly to Braxton's.
Oh yeah.
Aye.
Put our hands up.
All right. So. So you go to Meadows Marbles.
Anya is lugging a chest with her the entire way.
We'll take one handle and you can take the other handle. Unless you want to look bad.
No, she'll just carry it.
Bernie is ignoring you.
You do have a strength of 9, so while it is possible, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
No, fine.
You move at half
Which
speed.
in some ways is almost more of a power play than bringing it in effortlessly.
True. So while you guys are logging it along, Bertie's just pattering along up ahead of you. And he's you can see it just glamoring himself up. So he's I look all great again now.
Can we also just say that because I spoke to you about making the heart be good, you prepare a spell?
So I would have
done that.
Yeah, so we would have done gentle repose on that.
The heart's been pretty okay.
Yeah.
About one day of separation from the body.
Yeah.
Excellent.
If that. Considering the time of day.
Bertie's glamming himself up. This is puff of petals over the Braxton, we're back again.
Excellent. You sound pretty chipper, Bertie.
Yes, I had a great time, and my compatriots did too. They'll be here in a moment. They got something very big that they're very enthusiastic about selling to you.
Anya stumbles in and goes up to the counter and just. I have.
What an excellent chest you have there, Anya.
You're not my type.
I like that.
Thank you.
That's
You're not mine either.
Bertie looks even more pleased.
She
right
laughs
now.
delightedly at that. And she's like, "Oh, a man after my own heart." And then she opens the chest. Do you know?
That's great.
Would you like to purchase this? Do you know who would like to purchase this? It is very fresh.
Yeah.
And as you can see, very well harvested with a 30.
As you say fresh, that's when Neumann comes in and goes, yes, no, it is very fresh thanks to the scent that I put on it.
And also I cast gentle repose on it. But hey, give it a whiff.
It was a group effort.
Great. Well,
This is quite impressive.
What does this expression look like while he's looking at this giant severed dragon heart?
Roll me an insight.
Oh, okay.
This not you so much, Anya. Just
I knocked my dice off. That's why I went for my dice.
So an 18.
18. Yeah, so you know Braxton well enough. Like you can see like his mind practically ticking over with like ideas of what he can do with this.
I know
heart.
the feeling, yeah. So perhaps a bit more intelligence than what might be in Bertie's eyes when he does the same kind of thing, but yes. He knows the expression, yeah.
So you I could probably take this off your hands for 20,000 gold.
Nice, very nice. Okay, I have some other items too. I actually have quite a bit to sell.
Of course, I can imagine if you got your pick of a dragon's hoard, there would be a few things.
So we also have 15 pounds of the scales, depending on what you need to use them for.
Nice.
Yeah, she was very enthusiastic about like carving up this whole dragon. Like it was very.
I mean, I'm good at it, so I might as well.
Let me have a look at the quality
a little bit too good.
I can offer you probably 1,500 for the bag.
1,500? Done. It's yours, my friend. And you were wanting to keep the blue dragon horn, yes? Or were you wanting to sell it?
I don't know. I was thinking of things I might be able to do with it, but I think I'm happy to part with that one. I don't really see much use.
What about the horn? It is complete, not just the outer casing. It is all the way to the skull.
The applications are limited. They're not non-existent. It would take some work to get something out of this, but
might make a good horn, like that instrument,
or a wizard hat.
Well, yeah.
The hat not so much. The horn, there's an idea in that. I could probably, considering the amount of work that would go into it and the cost of other components and what I'd asked for, I could probably do 10,000 for the horn.
Done.
Oh boy. But it's just like leaning up against the couch, just looking a bit faint while you guys do this bartering. You're like, oh man.
And what about the talons? There are 16 of them.
16. Probably. They are adults. Probably 200 gold apiece.
Okay, and how much for 16?
3,200.
Thank you.
We're not gonna.
I'm gay, I'm bad at math.
I'm gay, I'm good at math.
And we all have our traits. I'm sure that one of us can drive. Oh, it's Bertie.
That's me.
I'm sure we're not gonna bleed you dry, are we?
I mean, like, look around.
I will also be buying back, so most likely.
I have coffers, and worst comes to worst, I can use some. I could probably utilize some gemstones to make up the.
Oh, speaking of, I have a ruby and an opal to sell. Also. I have it on good authority that they are worth about 1,000 each.
Always good to have a keen eye for value on your side, eh, Bertie?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, precisely.
Yes, they seem to be around about the 1,000 gold.
Yes,
each.
And would you give me 1,000 gold, or?
I could definitely see my way to fairly compensating you for these gems.
With 1,000 gold?
Yes.
Okay, good. Excellent. I also have these 3 magical items that I no longer have use for. So there is a longbow of warning.
Yes.
A brooch of shielding. And braces of archery.
Okay, so...
that bow, actually, might be something I'd be interested in.
How much will you pay me for it?
It is an attunement item, yeah.
I was just trying to think, like, would that tick Darby off if I then used it?
True. Yeah, you just want the bow so you can surprise
I probably...
on second thought, probably not. I'm low on it.
Low on funds? Were you about to tell me you were low on funds? I was there for the exact same adventure as you, Neumann.
I'm poor, alright? Leave me alone.
You have 4 of them.
He says with like over 100,000 gold worth of coin
He just
in
loves
his
making
pocket.
cat jokes, you know, because the paws. It's a good one. I appreciate it, Neumann.
I could probably take these off your hands for 1,300 for the 3.
I'll take that.
All right. And anything else?
That is all from me. I'm sure the others have things to sell. In the meantime, if you have anything good to sell to me,
Yeah.
I'm all ears.
Anything you're looking for? I have a cape of the mountebank. I believe you saw that last time you were here. Allows you to teleport with one other.
I'll put it this way. Anything that is very good that does not require attunement.
The cape does not require attunement.
I have a robe of useful items, though.
Oh, that's very useful, I tend to find.
Yeah, it's a good one.
What is this episode?
It is a money
It is
episode.
what it is. It's a fun currency-based,
I have
pun-based
a
episode.
rod of. No, that's. I have a rod of security. When you are holding the rod, you can activate it and instantly transport yourself and up to 199 other willing creatures into a paradise of extraplanar delight.
There's so much.
And how much is that?
50,000 gold.
There's so much you can say.
I might take it.
So mechanically, you can choose the form that the paradise takes.
That's just great.
Regardless of its nature, the paradise contains enough water and food to sustain its visitors. Everything else that can be interacted with inside the extraplanar space can exist only there. For example, a flower picked from a garden in the paradise disappears if it is taken outside the extraplanar space. For each hour spent in the paradise, a visitor regains hit points as if it had spent 1 hit die. Also, creatures don't age while in the paradise, although time passes normally. Visitors can remain in the paradise for up to 200 days, divided by the number of creatures present, round down.
Ooh.
When the time runs out, or you use an action to end it, all visitors reappear in the location they occupied when you activated the rod, or an unoccupied space nearest that location. The rod can't be used again until 10 days have passed.
That's wild. Like, there are a lot of uses you could have with that. And in this case, like, it is like, you know, it is what you do with the rod that counts here. Like, that's really good.
You just go on an instant vacation.
Yes. One of the things you could do is that. Absolutely.
I mean, put it to one side. I might purchase it. What else have you got for me, Braxton?
I have an enchanted rapier enhanced with cold frost biting potential.
And how much is that one?
Apologies, that does require attunement.
Never mind.
30,000 gold.
No, never mind.
If your dual rapier wielding friend may be interested in that, assuming you've all had similar windfalls, of course.
We did.
What does not require attunement in here that might be of interest?
Man, I have so much money now. Oh, God.
I have many scrolls, but I don't believe that you're...
No, not really my thing.
I have a Lantern of Revealing. It's not too exciting. 200 gold for that one. Can reveal invisible creatures and objects in the lantern's bright light.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Lasts for 6 hours on a pint of oil.
I'll take
provide
that.
the oil yourself. But I think you can afford some oil.
Oh, I certainly can. Another thing.
Bertie might have some in his
Absolutely.
stores.
Yeah, it's very useful, you could say.
You may require a little while ago that I commissioned some armor for Heffron. How have we gone with that one?
Yes, that is very nearly complete. I believe I've just gotten it back from the crafter and have been working on enchanting it.
Excellent. Now that I am in better coinage,
Yes.
what sort of additional enchantments can you put on that one for Heffron?
To think of ones that what would actually be of use? I could
Something with light teleportation, like a face step or something, might be useful for me.
I could probably put Misty Step enchantment onto it.
You just won't look as cool as Fate Step, of course.
It would delay the readiness of the armor for additional enchantments to be placed on it. But it's definitely possible.
And how much would that set me back?
Let's see. For something like Misty Step, it's a fairly simple charm. It would depend mostly on how frequently you intend to allow Heffron to use the ability.
1 to 3 times per day, roughly, whichever.
Let us say an additional 1,000 gold per charge.
Okay.
Desired
And the
for it to
base
have
charge?
per day. Well, so that 1,000 gold.
Oh.
So one.
An additional. On top of what I've already.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Slow on the uptake. Yeah. Easy. 3 charges a day
All right.
will be perfect.
That will take an additional month.
That is fine. I'm sure we will either be around or I will forget about it entirely and will be tweeted at quite vigorously by the listeners. Either way.
I mean, no
it's
idea
not
what
like
you
that
mean.
is what happened now.
As for other items that might be of interest, I do have a Dragon Slayer rapier if you intend on facing further dragons in the future, or if you simply wish to be prepared. That does not require attunement.
Yeah, I do remember you bringing that one up last time.
Yes, and how much?
2,025 gold.
Yes, I'll take it.
It's not too bad as a rapier against non-draconic opponents as well, but
I'll take it.
packs an extra punch against the dragon.
Whew.
Um,
Spending up big today, aren't ya?
It was 2,025, yeah?
Oh boy.
Yes.
Yes, well, this is more money than I have ever had before. So I might as well use it.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I can understand part of that. You planning on buying up any?
just a bit of free
your
advice
plan
in
of attack?
addition.
Yes.
It probably wouldn't hurt to put some of that down on something a little more future-sighted. But I'm not going to tell you not to spend in my shop.
I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but guaranteed this hasn't made much of a dent.
With an adult dragon, I can imagine. I don't believe there's much else that would really be your
When
scene.
Anya says this hasn't made much of a dent, but it's just like, Oh, like you're being that open about how much money you have, like, oh boy.
So how much was it that
He's like mentally
that he ended up
calculating.
saying he would pay you for?
Oh,
I've erased all of that and added it to my total and taken off parts.
Okay, so you've
I've been accounting for money as
yeah.
I've been going.
So what is the running tally?
Well, she currently has, after paying for everything and selling everything, 73,322 gold pieces.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
I guess it was your direct
So
card.
there are your new items.
Thank you.
All right.
Wow.
Do you desire any additional components for the summoning or shifting form of your familiar while you are here?
Look, sure, I'll take, like, I don't know, another 20 castings?
Oh, I'll give you a discount on that for that many. We'll call that 180.
Wait, hold on.
Because it's 10 gold a casting, so you're getting 2 for free.
Oh, 180 gold.
Yeah.
Thought he meant 180,000.
No.
I'm like, okay. No, that's easy. That's easy. Done.
Yeah, it's weird when you're going from like these massive figures back down to like
Yeah.
chump change. What is now chump change?
Yeah.
So, my tabaxi friend, anything you desire?
I've got some things brewing up in my head, but I mean, there's one off the top of my head I'd like.
Yes.
Can I please, and I believe this is something you said you had earlier, last time we were here, the goggles of a night. Do you have those, buddy?
Of night. Did I?
Because I believe I'm the only one in our party who does not have night vision.
Let me see if I
guess you
still
would be.
have that one.
Okay. Anya has less money because I forgot to account for the actual value of the rod of security. So, that's good, though.
Right.
So she has 50,000 gold less, which checks the fuck more out than what she had. Okay.
Fair enough.
I cannot see the goggles of night card.
Maybe
so
me
you might
as a
not-
player mistook.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it came up before, but perhaps it might have been somewhere else, like Wild Shade.
Let me just check. And
He checks out the back.
yeah. And if there is anything else you want, let me know while I'm doing
Yes.
my-
No, I have got some ideas for it.
Feel free to yell out.
Okay.
He yells out from the back room.
Just in general, what do I yell out?
Probably his name. You guys having fun?
Yeah, no, definitely. Do you know what you want, Bertie? Because, like, I want to ponder some more a little bit, but...
I've got on like a few little things that I'm
Yeah,
like,
well,
yeah.
once I take care of this goggles of night business, I'll let you take the reins, and then I'll just
it's
have a bit of a
okay.
cruise. I'll have a look and see if there's anything
Yeah, there's a
else I
lot to look in here, of course.
Yeah.
Like Braxton is, after all, a great salesman. So yeah, no worries. I got a couple of little things, but it's no real rush for me.
I'm afraid, he says, emerging from the back room, that I seem to have sold my last pair.
No, that's quite all right. That's quite all right. I'll have to try somewhere else. Or are you able to acquire another pair quite quickly?
It's usually my sources probably a week or two, depending on what they're focusing on. I've likely mentioned to someone that we are out or getting low on stock, so hopefully only a week or two.
You might just have to pay extra for courier.
Yeah.
For the rush, of course.
Yeah.
But once I get some more in, I can definitely hold a pair aside for you.
And one other thing, do you have any cloaks, perhaps, that in particular don't necessarily require attunement. I believe, and if you have it, would be nice, a cloak of the manta ray. I've heard of that one before, and that might be pretty handy.
Have any cloaks of the manta ray at the moment? I do, as I mentioned to your friend before, have a cape of the mountebank, which is similar to similar in function and form to a cloak, but of course different ability than a cloak of the manta ray. This one, yes, it allows you to teleport a certain distance, a short distance in the scheme of things, but quite long in the scheme of a battle.
How much is that one, just out of curiosity?
It is 4,600 gold.
4,600? I can definitely do that one.
Let me just check my records as to the distance of teleportation through this enchantment. Dimension door. Is up to 500 feet, and you can take one person with you.
Yeah, no, that does sound
one very willing person.
Yes,
cool. It cannot be used to divert an enemy from the main battlefield.
No, of course. I don't really have my eye on too much more other than that, to be honest. So, unless there's something that really stands out that you think might work for my personal tastes.
Oh, you spoil me for choice, Mr. Mills.
But yeah, I as I said before, I'm not too doing too well on funds at the moment, and that is a 23 to deception.
Fucking
should
idiot.
be a disadvantage because
you're an idiot.
Because of how much
15 to deception.
So
he just told Braxton he's poor.
yeah, no, he's not buying it.
Oh my god, Neumann. Jesus. That's so funny.
Well, I am now that I bought that cloak.
How much gold do you have?
A lot.
Yeah, that cloak is 4 figures.
And then if there's no other items in particular, he'll just be buying some potions.
So I guess after Newman's tries to say that he's really poor, but he does his little mind talky thing to Brax. He's see why I don't want to I really don't want to call these people my friends. But he just side eyes at him. He just says that in his head, I guess.
What is that? I see you now have yourself fitted with some adamantine armor.
Yeah, he's sort of he's not actually wearing that just.
Okay.
It's just holding.
But I guess there's a bit hanging out the bag of holding.
Yeah.
So you've got a good eye. No, most certainly yes. I'm pretty good for heavy armor. I've heard of something called mithril as well. Do you happen to have that?
Nothing quite as extreme as a full plate.
Yeah, that's all right.
And it does tend to be quite expensive.
So I've heard.
Do I have anything else that may be of interest to you? Potentially. Doesn't look like there's anything. Assuming you're also full up on items which can be intertwined with your personal essence for the time being.
Sorry. Please continue.
What's that face?
And I do believe that these ones are quite rare. But would you happen to have, or would we be able to commission, perhaps a carpet of flying?
Oh, no.
Oh, the rug.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my gosh.
What size of carpet were you looking at?
Nothing too large. I mean, just out of curiosity, what size is that of the rug that we have?
Oh, the rug that we have, like, I don't know.
It wouldn't be like...
Well,
Rug
it's the size
big enough
of
to nearly kill
It
it.
was from a mansion as
It's
well.
a large creature, so it
Big
would
enough to
actually
kill
be
us.
the largest size
Yeah,
of
huge rug.
carpet of flying.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
Because the largest size is 6 by 9.
Do we really want it to gain sentience yet again? It'll just kill us
It's
again.
for good this time.
It wouldn't be sentient.
Maybe.
It would
wouldn't be
respond to
sentient.
commands. Yeah.
It's a domesticated rug now.
Maybe not... Yeah, If-
Flying rug rights? If you can give it commands, then it's sentient.
Yeah, true. That's something Neumann will have to.
I'm going to start a
I'd be
movement.
giving the enchantment commands, and then the enchantment would make the cut.
So the enchantment is sentient.
Yeah.
So the enchantment is your slave.
No. Prisoner with a job.
I like how you're talking. Actually, I can roll.
I may have carpet of flying on the smaller side of things out the back.
What kind of size is that one?
I don't have a card for this, but yeah.
Is that the 3 feet by 5 feet, or the 4 feet by 6
It
feet?
would probably be the 4 by 6.
Neumann, I'm a little bit terrified to ask, but why exactly do you want a flying carpet? Are you collecting rugs now?
Well, I mean,
He already has a rug apparently that he just loves a lot.
It tried to kill us. I really don't understand why he loves that rug.
Probably
Yeah. Well,
I would probably have to charge you 75,000 gold.
5. Perhaps I won't get that one just yet.
Of course. They are somewhat
he's very poor
popular.
after all.
Yes.
They are somewhat popular amongst the upper classes, but I usually am able to... I'm usually not long with one out of stock, so...
Yes, fair enough. All right.
But I just can't guarantee you it will be the same size or same
that's
price.
fine. That's more than okay. But yeah, I'll definitely put that on the back burner. And perhaps potions, of which I would like some extra healing potions.
Of course.
I know you do happen to have a small stock of those.
Yes, I have a few. What level of healing potions were you particularly looking towards?
Well, not a superior, but
Greater?
the greater ones, perhaps, because I need to restock on those.
Let me see. So, a greater. I have 5 of those in stock, and they go for 200 gold apiece at present.
And then this is Jake talking. Is it greater superior? Does it go straight up to superior?
Yeah.
And superior is the highest.
No, there is supreme above superior.
Supreme. Okay. What about superior? Sorry.
Superior, I have 2 in stock. They are 2,000 gold apiece. And I actually have 1 supreme at the moment, which is 25,000 gold.
No, I would very much like that. That supreme would be nice, but I think I might just go 1 superior. And can I also have 4 greater?
All right, so 2,800 gold for that, plus the 4,600 for the cape, if you desired that one.
Yeah, sure. It's all yours.
fantastic.
And
And this is all yours.
He hands him the receipt.
but if at all possible, could you please either get in touch or just hold on to some goggles of night for when we come back next, or somehow
Of course,
get in touch.
I will attempt to cast sending your way.
I would also appreciate a sending for when the armor is ready. Thank you.
Of course. But be warned, if you do find yourselves traveling to some other plane of existence, there is always a slight chance that the communication can go awry and not reach its recipient.
Hopefully it won't come to that, am I right?
If I am on another plane of existence, some commissioned bird armor is probably the last thing on my mind. But thank you for the concern and for advising.
Hey, it's good. He's being upfront. Isn't that great?
No, I'm genuinely praising.
Would that include the Rod of Security's plane?
I believe so. I've never
What?
I've never tried to message someone in.
We can test it now if you would like.
Did you
Just for science
Did
sake.
you buy the pleasure room rod?
I would rather.
Oh my gosh, Anya.
I would
Party
rather
time.
hold on to my spell slots.
But it is for science. And then I get to test this item you sold me.
my
Sometimes it's best not to test out items
My-
until after you leave the store, you know?
my particular approach. My particular approach to magic can be quite potent, but unfortunately, without the chance for a proper rest, is quite limited.
Oh, yeah.
In
Brady starts sweating petals a little
its,
bit when he starts
quantity.
talking about this.
Very much quality over quantity of magic.
Yeah, that's the important thing, isn't it?
And just to reiterate, so I bought, was it 2 superior and 4 greater? Is that what I bought?
One superior.
1 superior.
Greater.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and 4 greater.
And that was 2,000 plus
2,600?
2,600.
800.
So that
I think
whole
so.
lot.
600.
2,800. Cool. Cool. Okay, yeah, no, I'm done here. Right, you Betty, do you want to get anything?
Yes, Bertie, anything I could sell to you, good friend?
Yes, of course, Braxton. Actually, I got a couple of things I'm interested in. I got a couple of, little things I want to get a hold of first. So, I just need to get some more bottles and things like that.
Of course.
I'm looking for, a whole bunch of small crates as well. If you can do a bulk deal, just, little crates.
Yes. How big were you looking for?
Easy to carry away. If someone was getting, a little gift, they might, want, a small crate.
Well, it's not generally my kind of
That's
affair,
okay.
but I've got some spare items from that I can easily
from, a
replenish
shipment?
myself from
Yeah, I'd be happy to
shipments and
buy a couple of those from you.
Yes, let's say, and he goes out the back and spends a bit of time gathering some stuff.
Just some spare crates.
Spare crates, spare bottles.
Brady would approve of that.
I love that, he's like, let's say, and then he just leaves.
Yeah.
Goes and checks stock, and then comes back.
It's very Bertie Court, though. Bertie approves immensely.
Yeah, I feel like Bertie's used to it, and Anya's just checking out her new items, so she doesn't comment on it. She definitely would have otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. For all of this, he comes back in, presenting just a mess of tiny boxes and
Awesome. Bertie's. I'm liking the look of that, Braxton. I'm telling you that now.
let's say 200 gold.
200 gold. Well, yes, that would be all right. I mean, I've got plans for these, so. Yeah, I reckon that would be okay. We can't chip it down a little bit for little old me.
Oh, all right, 150.
150? Oh, he looks ecstatic.
The tension is palpable.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He hands that over to you instantly. Fantastic. 150. What a great discount. Thank you so much, Braxton.
Thank you.
Well, no
Anything
worries.
else? would be
Yes, I'm interested in a couple of little magical items. Now, my, fellow teammate Neumann there, he has a bag of holding.
Yes,
Do
that's
you
me.
sell
This is the bag of holding.
Yeah, he made it himself. I'm interested in getting one for myself. Do you have one or have any contacts that could make me one?
Did I give you a card for the bag of holding?
I don't believe so. No, but
Okay.
it's fairly obvious what it does.
Yeah,
plus
he has a bag of
plus
holding.
it's danger.
It was more so like whether
the
I'd
price.
put a price on that.
Yeah, because I Google it and they don't have prices on bags of holding.
No.
Would it
is
necessarily
annoying.
have a price, being that it is a infused bag of holding?
No, your version of the bag of holding
Yes,
would
that's
not.
why.
It's just
You need
yeah.
Because, like, I have a lot of, like, little pockets that, like, I've, secreted everywhere and stuff like that. But it'd be great to have something that, like, doesn't weigh as much, especially when it comes to gold.
I've plenty of bags of holding, and I even have.
Fantastic.
Alternatively, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's usually
yes.
easier to. As long as you don't have a horrid memory, it's a little easier to.
As long as it's written
find
down in my
things,
little
isn't it?
ledger, I'm usually pretty discerning about my memory.
But I do have one of these, a handy haversack.
Oh yeah,
and
and like he's like
produces-
leaning against the counter again, like he was the first.
He
time.
produces a backpack that has various pockets and pouches.
Fantastic. Can I have a look at
So
that?
it's
Like, hold
and
his little hands out.
Yeah,
He, like,
and he
looks
passes
over.
over. So
Discerning.
yeah, so it has the central pouch and two side pouches.
Nice.
So there are three.
Very nice.
so
What color is it, Darby?
He would pick out
brown?
one. Yeah, this one would probably be brown.
Rustic brown. Very nice. Rustic brown. Very nice.
But you can shift that easily with prestidigitation.
Absolutely.
Yes. So the side pouches can each contain 20 pounds of material.
Okay. 20 pounds.
Not exceeding a volume of 2 cubic feet. And the large
Okay.
central pouch can hold up to 8 cubic feet or 80 pounds of material.
Nice.
But it always weighs 5 pounds, much like a bag of holding.
Oh, excellent. I do like that because I'm not really a beefy person. I mean, none of us really are, but I like the finer things in life,
It also has an additional enchantment on it compared to a bag of holding.
Oh, yes.
Which allows a swifter retrieval of items. Whenever you reach into the haversack for a specific item, it is always magically on top.
I do like the sound of that a lot. Because I got a lot of things I like lugging around that are kind of annoying to kind of just have like strapped to my person. So that's sounding very tasty right now.
Yes.
How much would you be valuing that at? He has his little ledger book out now. He's giving you back the little bag.
I would place this at 3,000 gold.
3,000. Can I like evaluate that? I
Yeah.
haven't done a roll for that.
Yeah.
would it be?
Probably an insight for this one.
Yeah. Alright. Seems reasonable. Yeah, that looks great. 3,000. I will take it. I'm gonna take it. That sounds fantastic. I know you're already giving me a wonderful deal, of course, Braxton.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Anything else you're looking for?
Okay. So,
Just a warning, don't try placing it into a bag of holding itself or a bag of holding into it.
bit of a paradox, kind of a world
Not so much
thing.
a paradox, but yes, it is very dangerous. It can rupture a hole and create a temporary but very dangerous gate to the astral plane.
Well, I mean, that could be useful in a way, but you know me, I'm very safe. Yeah, that looks great. Fantastic, so I'll take that off your hands. And you like prestidigitates it so it's purple or something, I guess. And there's like glitter all over it. Okay.
Of course.
He's like, yes. And like, I think like the first time we like all of these guys came into Durham, actually, I mentioned that I'd like when I like learned the sending spell. Well, like I learned it, so isn't that great?
Brilliant.
So, yeah. I just I've been really trying to work at it. I'm really pleased with that.
Yeah.
So so I can call you anytime now. And also, but like as a backup, I was wondering, are you selling any sending stones?
I actually do.
You do?
I have a pair of sending stones.
Fantastic.
Stop.
Because, like, it's good to be able to cast the spell, but just in case I'm in a bind and I need that spell slot for that, you know what I mean.
So these two sending stones are attuned to each other, basically.
Excellent.
And can be used.
Good on type.
Neumann sneezes.
Can be used
Bless you, Neumann.
once per day, recharging at around dawn.
Excellent. Very handy. Yeah, look at that. How much would you value that for?
It is 900 for the pair.
900. Yeah. I'm just going to roll insight on that again. And probably roll another 3. So 17. How much would Verdi evaluate that for?
That's about
about
typical
the price?
asking price for a pair of sending
Yeah, that looks
stones.
good. I've seen them valued before. That's great. Yeah, absolutely. A very fair price,
Like,
my friend.
You know,
Braxton.
You know, for like resale, they typically be about they'd probably be about like 225 each.
Yeah.
Maybe you could get like 500 for the pair.
Yeah.
If you provided the pair.
Yeah.
And usually typical resale is about 50% of
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Excellent. I'll take that as well. And,
typical cost.
Oh yeah. Do you have an alchemy jug?
I do not.
You don't? Well, that's probably a good thing, he says as he looks pointedly at Neumann.
Who is looking at goods?
Yes.
You know what I do have that might be of interest to you?
Yeah. Because, like, you know Tanip?
Yes.
You know, like, the stuff that we're not obviously going to talk about, but, like, all that messy stuff we're talking about. Like, she found a better offer. And he's like, literally, yeah, like, he's, like, getting more, like, so, like, basically, after, like, we had that chat, the day after, she's like, actually, I'm gonna go and study under Cigar. Like, not with me. So I'm completely in the lurch now. But, like, she had an alchemy jug. That
is a shame. But
yeah, absolutely. I'm like, it's really put a dent in my whole
one
lifestyle.
gets the opportunity to study under one of the masters of the convocation, then one cannot turn it down.
Well, I mean, I guess. If
Yes,
that's your
they will
kind of
kill
thing.
you otherwise.
Well, yeah, true, actually. I suppose I would.
I very much doubt that.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe the spy master, but I don't see him offering in the first place.
Must be fun
And for
living
good
in
reason, I'm sure.
Yeah, must be fun living in dorm. I was never much of an academic type myself, so I can't personally see the appeal, but hey, I mean, you know, different things for different people, right? It's even if they give you a day's notice before they leave. Yeah, anyway,
One
that's
other
fine.
thing that might be of interest to you, although I don't know
Yes.
whether your attuned items might be at a maximum, much like your compatriots.
Yeah.
I do have this, and he produces a pink and green spherical gem.
Well, you know I like gems, Braxton.
This is not just any gem. This is an ironstone of leadership.
Yeah.
It's
You guys know this? Oh no.
yeah. It
Yes, because
magically empowers your force of personality.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, my personality is already very strong, so that would be pretty dangerous, wouldn't you say? But I'm interested. Keep talking, Braxton. I am liking what you're saying.
Yes, if you do have a attunement, the ability to attune to any additional items, then it might be worth your while.
I might be able to look at that. It's the same thing with the sending stones. Like, I would need to think about attuning to them, but like, yeah.
Well, the sending stones do not require
they don't.
attunement.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's great. Well, excellent.
So, do you wish to purchase the sending stones then?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I've already subtracted that, I
All
think.
right.
Yes.
So here are the sending stones.
Thank you. Darby passes me the cards for the sending stone.
Yes. There are two separate cards. So
That's cool because when I googled them, they were.
yeah. So if you pass
That's awesome.
one off to someone, then the assumption is that
Yeah.
whoever has the card will have that stone.
Yeah, precisely. That's awesome. Fantastic. Very handy.
Yeah, how much would you price the stone at?
27,000 gold.
27,000 gold, you say?
Yes.
That's a 12 for his evaluation.
Yeah, that's pretty
pretty
standard
good.
price for an iron stone.
27, I do like the sound of that. Could we make a deal to try and, like, and is there anything that I can offer you, or, like, can we, like, come to some kind of agreement to, like, chip it down? Just for me, because I'm an old friend, you know?
What do you have in mind, Bertolt?
Well, I mean, like,
Do a favour, you would say.
yeah, I mean, I can do any favors. I'm happy to give those out. But, yeah, well, not for free, obviously.
I don't have anything that I need done at the moment. If you have any,
well, yeah, obviously, like, manual labor, no way.
if you have any items that you no longer require, I might be able to do a trade in kind.
Like, the only thing that I don't need at the moment, I really wish I had my little booklet of these expenses in it, because that's where I keep updating all that. The only thing I have right now is, like, the rod of the pack keeper, because, like, I got a new one, actually, a new rod.
I did
like,
notice
a new one.
that is a
thing.
very resplendent staff you have there.
Yeah, do you like it? It's
Yes.
kind of me. I mean, more glitter would be great, but you know,
Yes.
like it's like an understated kind of beauty, I would say.
I would be happy to take your previous rod of
Yeah.
keeper as partial payment for the ironstone.
Yeah, of course. Like, I know it's not much, but you know, I mean, that's the only item thing I have to offer at the moment. I mean, yeah, I got a couple of other things, but like, I'm saving them
Have you
for now.
got the card there on you of the rod of the pack keeper?
The only problem is, I think
so I know
I'm
what-
pretty sure it was like 500. Like, I don't think Benny spent very much money on it.
It's not going to be that much because it's an uncommon item.
Yeah, no, I don't have it with me. We'll say that he probably gave it to him for 500, so the
Yeah.
portion of that the Braxton would buy back, even if it's like more than that. That's
Yeah, so
what
he
he
can
offered.
probably take like he's Braxton likes you. He'll offer to take about 300 off the price,
300. That sounds
which
great.
is still 26.7.
26.7. Ooh, but I would be so much more charismatic. Like, that's just useful in my life in general.
The other thing is there's something you would have to unattune from.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's it.
that you would be able to sell to.
Precisely.
Because it'd be either the
Oh, yeah, true, 'cause I don't.
The
Offer to take him out for dinner for a reduced price.
Well, yeah. I mean, I did say, like, I could do anything. So, yeah. How about we go out to dinner and, like, we can chip that price down a little bit. I'll pay.
You amuse me, Bertie.
No, I'm being serious, but okay. I'm joking. It's great. I had a staff of charming.
Ouch.
Could we, a staff of charming? Yeah, let's forget about that. Staff of charming. I don't really use that very much. I also don't have the card for that because it's all in my ledger.
Yeah.
Perhaps I
What-
could sell you that one.
Of course, I will knock a bit more off the price for that. So what we'll do to work this out is knock off the 27,000 now, and once we've
take
got
it off
those
later.
cards, we'll
Yeah, that's the problem. 'Cause I just don't have it with me just today.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that sounds great.
Eventually, I'll get around to just making up a ledger of like all the going rates for magic items.
Yeah, it's all good.
I do need to make up a card for the Charisma Iron Stone.
Yep,
but
that's all cool. Excellent. So I'll just note that down.
Yeah.
So Charisma, Iron Stone.
Fantastic. I think that's pretty much everything I need at the moment.
Excellent.
So that sounds great. Thank you very much, Brax. Let's forget about the
Thank
previous
you.
offer. Yeah. Like, do you guys have anything else you want to buy?
Not here, but I wouldn't mind going to either an armory or a blacksmith of some kind.
Are you looking for an arcane armory or a mundane armory?
He says he checks fantasy, yellow page, Google or something.
I could recommend one either way, most likely.
Arcane would probably be in the realm that I am. Yeah. Arcane. I just want better armor, but I can't attune it. And I have restrictions on my armor. I can only wear light armor.
Light armor, so that probably would restrict you somewhat in where you can go. But I could recommend the Wandering Scepter. Gavin Chaucer is the proprietor there.
Gavin Chaucer. I love that.
He deals more with specifically with equipment for adventurers. I keep myself diverse here, but it does mean that some of the simpler things kind of fall by the wayside, like your simpler keen weapons and enhanced armors. But he often has some simple weaponry and armory in his store.
Yeah, okay. We will probably go there.
I'd recommend it. I have been there before, I'm guessing, because I rolled a pretty high history check.
Yeah, you've probably been there before.
So I can show you guys there if you want to.
That would be
And any suggestion from Braxton is, of course, an excellent one.
If you bought anything from there, it was probably more so like a crossbow bolt, a one-time use thing.
Yeah.
Maybe some potions at some point when Braxton was out.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, he was just peddling stuff back in the day as well, so he's probably been everywhere.
Yeah, you
Most of the major places around Durham.
You might have once sold something to him that you came across.
Yeah. So he used to do that. Still, I guess he still does technically.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, yes, I can recommend that.
Yeah, and before we go, a question about that stone you just sold our good friend Birdie. I also have one of those, and I was just wondering, if I was using this, would it be affected if I got hit by something like a fireball, like I've been hit by in the past? Would it perhaps take any damage? Out of character, a stone has AC 24, 10 hit points, and resistance to all damage. It is considered to be an object that is being worn whilst it orbits your head. I'm assuming it wouldn't.
I think it has to be from the paragraph before that. It has to be. I would rule that it has to be specifically like targeted to
the stone
to be at risk.
Which still means it could be.
It could be, but it's got an AC of 24.
Yeah.
Cool. That was just something I was very interested in. I was like, with such low hit points, that surely like something would need to be able to damage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take away your Iron Stone from a.
Yes.
It is a Darby-ish thing to do, but not this. But for now, he says no. Darby, you're a GM, so like your goal is to sometimes torment us.
Yeah, but when I take something away, I almost always give you something immediately, that is better to or equal to or better than it.
But it doesn't mean that you won't take.
I know how to settle this. Can you both roll a d20, please? Deception.
For what?
Insight.
Deception.
I feel like we tortured Darby more than Darby tortures us.
So I don't think Darby needs to.
I rolled
Given
a
this
natural
entire
19.
interaction.
What did you roll?
A 4.
Yeah, you believe him.
Although
I believe you, Darby.
I think as an actor, I should have, as per the actor feat, I should have advantage on this roll in case I get the natural 20.
It's okay. Sorry, Darby. I don't mean to.
I do not.
I'm still salty about
There
Bernie
we go.
being nearly killed that one time in the tavern. Yeah. Well, that's great, isn't it? That means that there's like they're extra secure then. I can't wait to use mine.
All right.
Gem.
Well,
Yep.
enjoy.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, Braxton.
Of course, and I hope to be hearing more from you now that you have sending.
Yeah, definitely. I'll just give you a call whenever you like.
Yes, and I will let you to know when your rain checks are in.
Of course. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll catch you later. And as I said, if you ever need anything, just let me know.
Will do.
Yeah, and like the office still stands, but let's get going, guys.
Right, so you make your way out of the shop and across town to the
This way, guys. I know exactly where to go.
Wandering Scepter.
There you
Okay,
go.
if this guy doesn't sound exactly like Gavin from Rooster Teeth, I'm going to be disappointed.
It was gonna be close, but like now that you mentioned that, like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, now I've got to do it.
Here we are. That price said now, don't worry, I won't charge you for a finder's fee this time.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So yeah, you find the Wandering Scepter and you enter, and it's not as lavish an affair as Braxton's, because like he's dealing with like fancier stuff and a more
Quick
variety
question
of
though, is there a scepter in the store that is enchanted to be walking around on legs? And if no, why not?
Yeah, the scepter is actually the like shopkeeper.
No, there is
Scepter.
There isn't a physical scepter that's
an illusion
wandering
of a scepter.
But there is a portrait that is enchanted to show the image of a wandering scepter.
Is there a
Very
mascot out
good.
the front? Like someone dressed up as a scepter? Side spinning?
No.
I can imagine like a little gnome or something.
Oh, yes.
Dressed up as a scepter with a spinning sign.
Oh, that would be great.
Get your scepters here, folks.
I like that. Yeah, welcome. Let's go in.
I'm
Isn't it
very
cool
sorry
shop?
for listening.
So yeah,
At all
you
times.
see you see come from the back room this mage in pristine, probably knee-length white white robe, large nose. And
Is there some form of apparent explosion residue on the white robe?
no, not on this one. No.
Okay.
It's not Dan.
True.
Hello. What can I help you with?
I was hoping to purchase some better armor. I have studded leather at the moment. I can only wear light armor, and it cannot be attunement armor. Those are my conditions. Don't worry about price.
What?
You what?
What? What?
You what?
What speed is armor?
What?
What speed is the armor gonna do? How fast do you run?
45 feet per 6 seconds. Which is a very specific amount, I know, but...
So you want something that's not gonna wait? You drag it? Drag? What? You want something that's not gonna keep you?
Oh boy.
You want something that's gonna allow you to run it.
Yes. I am a scout. Does that help? I don't know what information you need. I don't usually get fitted for armor.
What?
I usually just buy the same armor. Like, this is new to me.
Okay.
I'm an elf. It's not like we have many different builds.
True. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? Does this attunement? Boop, 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 boop.
This guy is kind of odd, yes?
Yeah,
He's reading a
well,
book.
you know. Oh, you're reading
does
again, Neumann.
need
Is
to
it a
be
good book?
Yes, I
based.
feel like it'll really have a lasting effect on me.
Is
I
there
like that.
Is there a little goblin that like peeks around the counter that is also in a trench coat, but this goblin has like dark hair and the trench coat is very worn?
I would say a kind of stout dwarf. He's kind of seen battle probably, but not for a little while at this point.
Okay.
Is his arm coming out of a sleeve?
Oh yeah,
His
you
actual
can
sleeve
see
is down there, but
like
his arm comes
yeah.
out of the top of it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is the most ridiculous thing I think that we've done on the fly in any session of D&D, and that includes
specific
everyone
references.
playing like the one character's clones.
Oh, well.
That was pretty silly.
Must have been interesting. Is there like a food shop next door, Darby? Like a bakery or something?
Probably this
Or is it-
part of town.
You
Yeah.
kids have fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some shopping and get some groceries.
Sure.
He pops out.
I did have something experimental, but unfortunately, it requires the armor to be a bit more in sync with its wearer, if that makes sense.
It requires attunement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are words that we still use. So,
All right.
Barry's just like, oh, thank God I'm not in there right now. They're probably saying something very socially awkward. So he's looking over some pastries.
I have some that might be out of price range.
how much is the price range?
About 90,000 gold.
What sort of armor is it?
Dwarven plate. That is not light, is it?
No.
No. Actually, you know what might be.
What made you think that I couldn't afford it? Is it the sticks? It's the sticks, isn't it? She's gesturing to her hair.
I couldn't afford it. I'm very poor.
Oh my God.
What?
25 to deception.
Natural one.
You know, just
I think that pretty much explains the what.
He just give it his desk.
Newman goes back to his book.
I do have some chain. Hear me out.
Okay, I was, but yes, go on.
It is not light armor, but it is a special elven chain.
I can only wear light armor unless out of character, Darby, unless there is a reason why she can't.
You are considered proficient with this armor even if you lack proficiency with medium armor.
Ah.
It is a chain shirt, so I'm going to check whether that does anything for your stealth. But yeah,
She has expertise in stealth, if that helps.
It's a
Disadvantage.
yeah. It's whether it does not cause disadvantage. So, what is your dexterity modifier?
My dex mod now is 18.
18. So your AC in this chain's shirt, because of the maximum dex modifier, would be 16, which I don't think is better than it is now.
It's exactly the same as it is now.
So what are you wearing currently? Leather or
Studded leather.
studded leather? So, well, I mean, I could just do like standard enhanced leathers. Resistance is usually an attunement, unfortunately. It might be something a little weird.
I like weird.
Oh. Neumann Button, isn't there like spiky armor?
Why would I want spiky armor?
Doesn't usually come in a light.
Yeah, it looks very cool.
You're not wrong.
That is subjective.
I guess you're right, but I feel like I've got the majority opinion.
I love that you slipped very slightly into Gavin's accent at the start of that sentence and thought you'd be able to get away with it.
I mean,
Incorrect.
Brain not work. Yes.
Brain machine broke.
Yes.
I have armor that smokes.
Okay.
I wish I was in this room right now.
Like cigarettes or a pipe?
Yes. Harmless, odorless smoke rises
So
from the
nothing
armor
like
while it is
cigarettes
warm.
or a pipe.
What?
Harmless and odorless.
Yeah. Harmless and odorless.
So nothing like cigarettes or a pipe.
I guess. So it's I've also got one that's like that in a +2 variety.
And just out of character, what?
Like +2 is semi out of character too. So it's like it's I guess he'd call it like a moderate defensive enhancement. So that's a studded +2, which would be basically 14 plus dex. Plus it has that smoking effect.
Yep.
So
I'll take it.
let me check the cost on that one.
Is there any negative effect to the smoking effect?
No,
Or is it just like a visual thing?
it's just visual.
I mean, like, I don't really care about the smoking effect, but I do like the fact that it will add 2 to my AC.
When you're paying for something this nice, it's practically that side of it's practically something as simple as that's practically thrown in. You're barely paying anything for that kind of charm on something like this. It is 10,000 gold.
10,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you craft daggers here?
Yeah.
She lays out 6 dragon teeth on the table. What can you do with these? Can any of these be made into good daggers?
I could probably see about it. I do have an idea. Actually, let's see if this, because we made this joke, I really want something to play out with it. I had one idea that was
Bertie pops back into the store. Hey, you kids done yet? He's like eating like, I don't know. He's got like his like little backpack full of like food and he throws Neumann like an eclair, I guess.
I was just about to ask if I can have
That's
one.
the most kindness Bertie's ever shown Newman.
Newman is just like reading his book, holds
Probably
out.
Like the requirement for attunement.
Oh, damn.
So Neumann catch the eclair.
Yeah,
okay.
without me looking, he just touches it. He goes, thanks, friend.
I could probably fashion these
yeah.
into daggers.
Yeah. And what would be the value of these daggers? Roughly.
For just making them simple
Yeah.
enchanted daggers, probably about 500 gold a dagger.
Sweet. So how about this? I give you 100 gold, the 6 dragon teeth. You make your profits off the dragon teeth, and I get my fancy armor.
Sure.
Cool. That happens.
Yeah.
Well, this was odd, but good. Oh, would you like to buy I have a regular rapier, a regular longbow, and studded leather, all used.
They enchanted?
No. But you can just.
It's not really.
You can have them if you want. I have no use for them.
I mean, I'll take them, but
That happens.
you know what? For that, I will give you something for your troubles.
Okay.
A thumbs up.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Good idea, Catman. But also not just that. This is actually quite a rare thing, but
Okay.
it's the only way to make this joke that doesn't like, or a variation thereof.
Gotta stick to the gag.
Without it being
Yeah.
it's a one-use thing, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter that it's very rare.
So something to do with time.
It's a potion of speed. Yeah. So So you see a potion of yellow fluid streaked with black streaked with black that swirls around.
And Newman just goes, hey, that's a
Take
potion
this.
of speed.
Yeah.
I've had one before.
Oh.
I took on a, what are they called? The eye things?
Beholder, I
Beholder
would
with
say.
that one, yeah.
But he
Yeah.
says as he eats another eclair.
They're kind of my specialty.
Huh. That actually explains a lot.
What?
Never mind. Thank you very much. This has been very good. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, I guess. Is it daytime? We need to get out of here.
Yeah, yep. Been
Thank
doing
you.
a lot of shopping today.
Bye.
But
That was fun. Did you
And
kids
that
have
happens.
fun?
I got many things that will make me more efficient as a fighter.
You've been buying big.
It was very awkward in there, so I was just reading my book.
Yeah, you're really enjoying that book, I've noticed. Like, you're really getting in that.
Got some good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's full of like mental
Reading.
puzzles and such. It's quite interesting.
Oh, mental
Yeah.
puzzles. Okay, well, to
And,
each their own, am I right?
and coping mechanisms for stress.
Oh, well, must be useful. Yeah.
so I think you were saying in the break about going to get like supplies and
So I went
stuff.
next door. I went to a bakery. I bought a lot of fantasy pastries and also and then as we're wandering along as well, Bertie's just gonna duck into like other grocery places. He's just gonna get like just general food supplies.
For
and also a lot
how
of
long a period of time?
Stock
I
up
don't
the
know.
kitchen in the.
Couple of weeks, like he's
In the
trying to stock
cart.
up the kitchen,
Couple of
like
weeks?
as much that won't be like it's like mostly non-perishable
So,
stuff, but
yeah.
and also like things for him to eat, right? Like it's just eating pastry.
Yeah.
Cans
so
of
so
soup.
we'll say about
Cans
30
of
gold, and
beef.
that covers you for about a month.
How much? Sorry,
30 gold.
30 gold.
So you have a month's worth of like proper bought food.
Yeah,
Cans of soup.
and he's also gonna buy
Cans
some
of beef.
alcohol once he gets to the pub. But
Yep.
Ale spread.
As in like
no, we are not-
alcohol for like for on the road.
Oh no, for himself.
For
on the
himself.
road. Yeah.
So just like.
Oh,
a
you know,
couple-
like kegs. Like, it's all for him, but yeah. Yeah, while he's shopping, he's like, no, when you're not buying ale spread, put that back.
Okay.
You're not allowed to have any, put it back.
Okay. Okay.
And no mayonnaise for you either, mister.
Oh.
All right. So.
Yeah. We go to the silk sling, I guess.
Yeah, with that, you make your way to the silk sling, and that, I believe, is where we're going to leave it for this week.
Cool.
Thanks for listening, guys. Sorry it's been like just 2 very RP heavy episodes.
Hope you enjoyed these shopping heavy episodes.
What?
Oh, what? All these references for Rooster Teeth. Don't watch. Excellent.
Sorry for listening.
Sorry for listening.
Bye.